Day in, day out in this country, we see lots of stories about people that either do wrong by somebody else or they defraud the system and take a sum of money that doesn't belong to them. And when this happens, these individuals either need to compensate for their wrongdoing or pay back every last penny immediately for what they took. Unfortunately, the system in this country denotes that they're allowed to pay back what they can afford, and it doesn't send a very good message to those that are guilty of these things, does it? And it carries on and on and on. Not good. Howdo everyone, welcome back to the channel for a Thursday. Hope you're doing alright, hope your day's gone fine. Let me know how it's been. Well, people that do silly things and defraud funds, defraud money out of the system. As with all things, eventually you will get found out and you will be held to account. But the problem is, in this country, it simply doesn't work as it should do. In my view, for example, if you lie and cheat to the benefit system, for example, and pretend to be something that you're not, and defraud thousands of pounds out of them, you should be made to pay back every single last penny immediately. No ifs, no buts, and if you can't afford it, take your car, take your house, and any other possession. It should be a firm, swift, mean punishment to ensure it sends a clear message to others that think of trying it themselves. For example, have a look at this headline. Claire Finney, bless her cottons, isn't that a lovely picture of her supping on champagne? Need I say no more? She's a mother of 4 kids with a partner. And she decided to tell the DWP that she was a single parent, on her own, struggling, knowing full well that this would entitle her to extra help and extra money. She even went so far as to go on holiday at some point, claiming her partner was the granddad. I wonder if he's got grey hairs and half a dozen wrinkles. It would be quite interesting to see a picture of him and see how they got away with that one. Well, this kind of lie and charade routine went on, and eventually they got caught, as people always do when they try and pull a fast one like this. I will never know the motive behind this deception. Perhaps she was struggling with the 4 kids and thought she'd use the system to give themselves a leg up. Well, didn't work out, did it? She managed to tot up a bill of somewhere in the region of £100,000, all of which needs paying back. Now, in my view, it should all be paid back immediately. Sell the bloody house, repossess it, take your car, any other expensive possession you've got to pay the bill if it's not sitting in the bank. Simple as that. But when you've got kids involved and, other mitigating factors like that, never works out that way. You see, there's a thing in the UK called a variation order, or a variation of a court judgment, where you're ordered to pay back a sum of money, in this case £100,000. You turn around and plead the can't do it, gov card to the judge, plead sympathy, in this case the kids, and the judge will then look at your income, your circumstances, and come up with something you can afford to pay back. In this lady's case, even though she went and splashed the cash big style, she's been ordered to pay back this amount at the rate of £11 every month. And doing the calculations, as has been done, it will take just under 700 years to pay it off, in effect creating a debt that will never ever be cleared. Absolutely despicable of the justice system in this country, and hardly surprising. And it does not send a clear message to others that this behaviour isn't acceptable, and others will try it, others have, others will, and it will carry on and on and on until it's put a stop to, until we get swift, firm and hard with these people. Let me know if you've had any experience with this yourself. or you know someone that's tried it on too, or generally what your comments are. Do you agree with me, or do you take a softer approach on it? I think it just spoils the pot for those that are genuinely in need, to be quite honest, and they tar everybody with the same brush. Despicable. Toodaloo.